Tonight on VH1's Behind the Music. The tragic story of the Cuddles. A hit children's TV show from the 1980s that ran for 5 years and had a massive following. But then, as the Cuddles movie was in pre-production, tragedy struck. Cuddles, Binky, Stinky, and Clover all fell on hard times, but stayed in show business. This is their story. My story is like a lot of other actors. I got started in the business at an early age. My mother was a hand puppet and my father was a ventriloquist's dummy. My mom took me to an audition for a TV commercial, and I nailed it. A producer saw the commercial and called my agent and said he wanted me to audition for a new kids show he was launching on PBS. Things really took off from there. Next thing I knew, they were casting Clover, who they found in England. She was doing small bits on a show on BBC 15. Then they got Binky and Stinky from California. They were doing kids parties and such. Next thing I knew, we were booked for 13 episodes. And we didn't even have a single script written. The people at PBS just said, we will come up with something. The show is for infants. Just run around and be adorable. So there we were, a bunch of fresh-faced kids thrown into the limelight. We were all making money and basically making it up as we went along. Dancing, singing, playing music, singing songs and shit like that. You know the drill. Our audience was in diapers and just waited to see happy shit. We didn't know any better and the money was rolling in. Things were going great. Binky and Stinky got married. Bought a huge house in the hills. Clover and I started dating and hitting the clubs. But after 3 years of dancing around like idiots, Clover and I got tired of the same old scripts and we wanted to branch out. You know. Start teaching the alphabet. Counting. Shit like that, but no. Those sons of bitches at PBS won't hear of it. Just be adorable. That's all. Fucking bullshit. We were better than that. We went along with it. What the fuck were we supposed to do? The money was good. We had a live show. The world was our oyster. But deep down, I was miserable. Then the shit really hit the fan. We found out that all the money from the live show was being stolen by our agents. What the fuck, did we know? It all went downhill from there. Binky joined Scientology. Stinky started hanging out with Tara Reid and would stay out all night drinking. Clover wanted to go back to England while we were on break and do Shakespeare in the fucking park, for Christ's sake. And my drug habit. Well, enough has been written about that already. Then the movie deal fell through. So that's the story. We were not renewed after the 5th season. Binky went to deprogramming. She wrote that book about Scientology and went on the talk show circuit until Tom Cruise and the rest of them sued her. Stinky went to rehab and has been sober for 3 years, but I think he did some damage to his brain. Clover got a gig on Said the Science Kid. It's a recurring role she might be doing Broadway in the Hannah Montana show. And me. I've been pitching cereal for the past few years. They put my picture on the fucking box and everything. But then the Japan incident came to light. They told me it would never be seen in the States. Those bastards. They lied. Oh dear God. What's happened to me?